Hey everybody, it's the Android Show. It's the Android Show. It's the Android Show. Crap, it's totally backwards, isn't it? Oh, great. What's up everyone? It's Chris here. This is the first inaugural video of the Android Show that I'm doing for my new YouTube channel. It's actually kind of been there for a while. I just haven't done anything with it. I had a bunch of really cool ideas and stuff of things that I wanted to do, but more or less just didn't really have the time to do it. I do a lot of stuff on Android and Me, and then I have my secret project that I was working on for a long time. It's actually app reviews that I do for droidshark.com. So check out that YouTube channel, youtube.com/droidshark, and you can see some cool app reviews and stuff that I do, and all my colleagues and stuff. They're a lot better than I am at that junk. So first, I want to apologize because there's going to be little to no editing that goes on with this. It's just going to be me, my webcam, a couple of slides or pictures or whatever that I have, and a lot of awkward silences. Yeah. So just forgive me for that. The whole reason that I'm basically just using my webcam and everything to do it so I can pump these out really quick and get these out either bi-weekly, whenever I have a topic or something to my mind about Android or whatever, something new comes out or some type of cool new news or just whatever. I'm just trying to get these out as quickly as possible and cutting down on the whole processing time of editing videos and stuff to make it really quick and easy to just get these to you guys. So let's just get started. I want to talk to you guys about some I guess news in the world of Android. First off, gingerbread is nearing us. It's like the eve of gingerbread, I guess. It's coming very soon. Google put the big statue of gingerbread on their in the front of their Googleplex headquarters or whatever, which is pretty cool. It means that it's coming. A lot of people speculated and said that it was supposed to come out on the 8th and all this other stuff, but it never really happened, and there's a few reasons for that. One of the major reasons was Google was working closely with Samsung in bringing us the Nexus S, which is the next Android developer phone. Looks just like that. Wow. Yeah, they had actually a few complications and stuff just with the Nexus hardware. A couple of different reasons for that, but let's see. Basically, they were bringing out the phone. It was going to be a single-core phone and using the Hummingbird processor and everything, which is all good and dandy for this year. But I guess Samsung just heard about all the new dual-core phones that are going to be coming out early next year, and they got a little panicky, and they wanted to make sure that their phone had longevity and such. So they kind of pulled back their phone and decided to add a dual-core processor. Now, that sounds really cool to you and me, but I guess there are a few complications with that, being that Gingerbread or Android 2.3 wasn't really compatible with the dual-core phone or dual cores. It kind of only used one single core, and it just wasn't using both of them and stuff like that. So Samsung, Google didn't really know what to do. It's like, what's going on? So there's a lot of talk that they might go back to the single core, which I think would be a big mistake. Or they just might release the dual-core phone, but using a software that's not really optimized for dual-core. So let's hope that at least they do that, the latter, because I'd rather just have the phone in my hands and everything. As you can see here, it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like in the old Galaxy S phones, I would say. A little iPhone 3GS-ish. But you can see that it has kind of like a concave appearance. It's because it's actually like, looks kind of like a skateboard in a way, a shiny skateboard. And the reason Samsung is doing it is because they said it works a lot better with human eye perception and tapping on the screen and stuff. And it just makes it look a lot different, and that's kind of cool. Let's get some back shots. You know how much I love those, the back shots. There's the back shot of it, kind of shiny plastic, same old Galaxy stuff, but at least it has the LED flash and all that on there. Yeah. So it's supposed to be coming to T-Mobile, of course. I don't know why they always get all the all the Nexus phones, but probably more to do with the carriers and other stuff like that. It was actually Sprint was eyeballing it, and they actually bid on it, and they wanted it on their carrier, but I guess Samsung was having trouble meeting the demand or the volume that Sprint wanted, so they actually Sprint had to kind of pass on it, and they probably won't see it till next year, if anything. So shame on you, Samsung. I really wanted a cool Galaxy S phone like that, especially a dual-core one. I'm kind of big on the Galaxy S phones right now, so I'm sad. I'm sad that Samsung couldn't deliver. But I guess don't fret. If you're on Sprint, there is still good news. The HTC Knight, aka, or which is actually being renamed the Evo Shift 4G. The reason it's called the Shift is because it shifts and it exposes a QWERTY keyboard. So as you can see from the picture, it does look a lot like the Evo. Might have a little more to do, or with the look of the Incredible HD that's coming out a little bit later, but it does slide out, and it has a full, well, not full, but a 4-row QWERTY keyboard, a la the G2 or Desire Z over in the UK. So the front of it does look a lot like the Evo. There's talk that they don't have a front-facing camera on it, but they're saying that since it's a big, huge feature that everyone demands nowadays, and it has the Evo name on it, that they might be adding a front-facing camera. So cross your fingers. Here's to hoping. I think that phone's going to be really cool. You can expect it to probably have the 2nd generation Snapdragon processor, because I can't see them bringing out the old school one anymore. Especially if it's just a G2 with a little bit different front plate there. Moving on to the new news. LG Star has been leaked, or a few pictures of it there. Let me see if I can just move that there. You can see it looks pretty bomb. It's got a 4-inch screen. It's got the front-facing camera, 8 megapixel camera on the back. Looks like it took a few design cues from HTC. It looks very HTC-ish. This phone will sport a Tegra 2 processor. If you haven't heard of the Tegra 2 processors, it's an incredibly beefy processor, CPU GPU combo that comes from Nvidia, and it's going to be really, really awesome once it launches. So I'm not sure if LG is going to be the first to launch with it, but we'll see. One of the cool things about this is that the processor, the OS, actually it's going to be running Android, of course, but it's going to be having a completely stock Android, probably Gingerbread when it launches, OS, which is kind of neat, and a lot of people are kind of excited about that. So early 2011 for that. There's talk that it was going to be on Verizon, but now they're saying it's probably going to be on T-Mobile. Moving on. Wow, this is going to be a really long video. The HTC Mecha, aka Incredible HD, oh, there it is also coming out next year, and it is basically the Evo, or the HTC Evo, but it's going to be on Verizon. It's going to be one of their first 4G phones. I'm guessing it's going to be their first. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, essentially it's an Evo. It's probably going to have the 2nd gen Snapdragon and the front-facing camera and all that stuff, and it's going to be on Verizon's network, so that is definitely all win in my book. I like the design too. It looks like a fat Nexus. Oh, this right here, Sharp was, or this was leaked or whatever. Sharp is making a 3D Android phone. And if some of you haven't heard of Sharp, they make TVs and stuff, which are kind of cool. They also made the Sidekick, which was my favoriteest phone ever until Android. And I just loved the Sidekicks and everything. They are a Japanese company, so they actually have a few supporters over there in Japan. Capcom, some of the game manufacturers and developers and stuff are actually going to be doing some... they're actually backing this phone. They're saying they're going to make some cool 3D games and stuff for it. So just watch out for that. Konami, Capcom, I mean, that's just huge, 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 huge. Oh, that's another picture of the Verizon. Oh, God. The Verizon Evo 4G. Oh, yeah, here we go. If you guys haven't heard, there's actually a Sony PSP phone coming out soon. It's going to be sporting Android. I'm not sure if they're going to have a custom skin on it or not, but that was the leaked picture there. That weird middle plate that you see there is actually dual touch sensitive sliders, kind of like on a laptop, which will be really cool. It's got the PSP controls and everything, which I think will be awesome for gaming. And I think Android is going to be bigger and bigger for gaming. And I think this is actually really, really cool. There's actually a knockoff in Japan or China. You know how those Chinese are. They made this, which is running some kind of Android build. It actually looks more like a PSP Go and stuff, and it's a Chinese knockoff. You can get it for like $60 if you know somebody in China. I wish I did. So if any of my viewers out there live in China, can you please buy this for me? I'll give you like $70 for it, I swear. This looks really cool. The Galaxy Tab is out. A lot of people are kind of getting mixed reviews on it. It's basically a huge Galaxy S. Take it as it is. I don't know if it's really the coolest tablet ever, but you could actually fit it in your pocket. Probably not in my pockets because I wear girl jeans, but if you're a normal guy, you could probably fit this in your jean pocket. It's pretty huge, 7-inch screen, but still not as big as the iPad. I don't think it gives you the same experience as an iPad, but I guess it's cool for some people. They like it. Okay, so going on to our next segment that has to do with hacks, or just some quick hacks, or easy things that you can do to your phone. This is how to train your battery. Sounds kind of like How to Train Your Dragon. From this guy over on XDA. His name is Zay. Yo, what up, Zay? To help with your battery life, he is teaching you or telling you how you can do some pretty easy things to maximize your battery life. It's some sort of weird hocus pocus voodoo stuff, but basically you turn on your device, let it charge till it's fully charged for about 8 hours or more, unplug it, turn the phone off, charge it for another hour, and then unplug the device, turn on, wait for about 2 minutes, turn it back off, and then charge it for another hour, and you should see like your battery life increase tenfold. So I'll probably have a link to this XDA thread. It doesn't matter what phone you have, it seems to be working pretty good on all of them. Whether or not that's true, we'll see. So that just about does it for my Android show. A little bit longer than I wanted. I'm probably going to have to cut some stuff out next time. It definitely won't be this long, but I just want to thank all you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Lots of cool stuff coming out. New stuff with me, I actually have an Epic now. I traded my Evo for it, and I'm kind of a little sad about it. There is little to no development on this bad boy. It's stuck on Android 2.1, and by little development, I mean there is no MIUI ROM, which breaks my heart. Breaks my little Android heart. So yeah, I might do a video review on the Epic, but probably not. I also have an app coming out really soon. I kind of mentioned that earlier, I think. It's going to be for rooted users and stuff, so just keep an eye out for that. Follow me on Twitter because I'll be announcing it there. I might even be giving it out to a few close friends for them to test it and stuff. It's going to be really, really cool. Trust me. It's not going to be that lame. Giveaways. I have a whole box of those Android figurines that I'm going to be giving out. I'm going to be doing it on probably something to do with... I already mentioned this stuff, didn't I? Anyways, probably something to do more with my Droid Shark channel, so go to youtube.com/DroidShark and subscribe there because I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway. I have a whole box, like I said, tons and tons of figurines. I have like 13 of them to give out, so there's a pretty good chance you could probably win one. They are really hard to come by and they're really expensive on eBay, but I'm going to be giving them out to you for free because I love you. I love you. So that's pretty much it. You just watched my inaugural video for the Android show. I hope it wasn't too horrible. Maybe? I am definitely going to be cutting out some stuff. I talk a lot and I forget that sometimes, so I don't know. I'll be doing these a lot more frequently than my other tutorial videos and stuff because these are just a whole lot easier. It's just me talking about, I don't know, what's going on in my mind in the world of Android. It's a lot easier. So these will probably be weekly or bi-weekly. A lot of times they'll just be about a certain topic, probably like the Galaxy S or Nexus S or something, you know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you later. It's the Android show. Don't make the best show in the world because it's the Android show.